Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, getting into your energy. You are getting Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn in the same voice as the Brady Bunch movie. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. So, interesting, the Emperor showed up for you. Emperor's been wanting to become dominant in your energy. So I don't know, pay attention to particularly what Aries is doing. Or those of you from a work situation, emphasis with you, Capricorn, those of you in a family business, I don't know if this is your family business or you're dating somebody and that relationship or partnership, they want you in the family business. There's still some energy you need to work through. Or it's the Aries energy with you. The significance of the Aries. Look, if you're not self-producing, self-publishing, or looking at things how they're really going to affect you, you need to. There's something about you on a contract. There's something about you on a contract. And you keep getting that odd fucking Ani DeFranco song. It's the song, I am not a pretty girl. It seems like I got everyone fooled. If you don't know it, look it up. It's from the 90s. But that's the song. Actually, there's a particular line in there that, I mean, if this is your situation, you'll understand it. So take what's yours and leave what's not. What covers you is the Magician, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, there to the Seven of Cups. Oh, making love out of nothing at all. This is getting messy, and I don't. This doesn't need to be romance bait. It's something about the family business, whether it's your family or if you, those of you, you're in a relationship with somebody, and the decision is this. Well, it's the Emperor that wants to make the decision, though. That's the whole fucking point. The Emperor doesn't have the stamina anymore. This is genderless because this could definitely be a very dominant feminine. If if you're dating someone who the female in the relationship or partnership actually makes all the decisions. The Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Look, someone has very messy interpersonal relationships or partnerships. This is a contractual agreement that doesn't have anything to do with... it's like you can't quantify the love of the relationship or partnership or the love in the friendship. So, but you can quantify shitty contracts. And compartmentalize your current options or your current opportunities. Now take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Not all of you are going to be experiencing this. Some of you definitely. Some of you definitely. Look, keep it focused on what's important to you. And look, this is given, keep your options open. But make sure that all the choices that you make ultimately are because they make you happy and not because they make some interpersonal relationship or partnership happy. It kind of feels like you got a partner that's wanting you to choose them over yourself, or when it comes to basically whatever the fuck it is that you're wanting to create for yourself. Someone here is very good. You're very good at what you do, but I don't know. Don't sign those shitty contracts. You keep coming up. It's, you're doing all the work and everyone else gets the benefits from it. You could have some catfishing vibes. Lord have mercy. Some of you go down the rabbit hole. If catfishing, gaslighting, ghosting, anything like that get you all riled up, then, you know, brush up on what you need to. Common sense vibes on this. So 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Oh, Queen of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Look, those of you that got into a relationship or partnership and your exes know each other, or you talk way too much about your ex, pay attention to that. This could also be a a friendship vibe with you, or a close friend or family member as well. Any of you that's dating your fucking ex's friends, I mean, anything that seems kind of odd or weird like that, or like business partners even. Who are you trusting and why? There's the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Your return on investment in this situation isn't really going to be that great because the Emperor wants to control the vibe. Now, some of you, this could be you're dealing with a new partner or someone who has an ex that is just way too dominant in their current situation. But some of you, that would be the person in the relationship or partnership that has more say-so over what the hell goes on in your relationship or partnership than maybe you like. So those of you, if you're dealing with someone who's in a very karmic ex, or they don't really have good working relationships or partnerships with their exes. Oh, sweet Jesus. So any of you, look, this is oddly specific. You would have to be dating somebody or in a relationship or partnership, and your partner, or this could be your ex-partner. Doesn't have to be, you could be the messy one here, Capricorn. Take what's yours and leave what's not. How do they deal with their codependent relationships or partnerships, and what does that have to do with you? Some of you some of you seriously, what the fuck? You need to compartmentalize some relationships or partnerships. Friends are friends, work is work, dating is dating. Yeah, this is the one you need. Street smart and wise. Hi, sweet Jesus, Capricorn. So you could be getting a tad bit complacent, Capricorn. Make sure you're not getting complacent. Pay attention to what Aries is doing. Hopefully Aries is moving out of your sort of energy, so you don't have that dominant energy. Or if you're dealing with the Emperor here in particular, they're just messy. Now, some of you need to pay attention to this way early on. Because if your partner has a messy ex situation going on, that will ultimately decide a lot of the choices that you have to make. I don't know. Everyone wants to sort of pin you down with that Ace of Swords so that you don't have options, you don't have opportunities. But they have options or opportunities galore off of you. So don't sign that shitty fucking contract. And some of you mindful of maybe a little vow of celibacy, or make sure that you're practicing yeah. Who are you trusting? Who are you trusting and why? Especially with something this significant. This is kind of a bring your own type of a vibe, fellas. So that way you're not dependent upon someone else's. Because look at that. The Ace of Swords there with that Ace of Pentacles. They're with the Libra. Oh, someone is really messy. Someone is really messy. You need to be embodying that Aquarius vibe. The Emperor is messy, dominant, and they want to control the relationship or partnership. From a family perspective, this is the dominant partner or parent that wants to control the vibes. If this is a work situation, those of you in a family business, or those of you dating somebody that is kind of expected that you would be in the family business. That Knight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, honestly, with the Libra and the Aquarius, you don't need to get excited about anything, because mindful of the oopsies. Mindful of the oopsies here. And especially if someone has a lot of karmic exes. Or someone, their relationships or partnerships with whoever they have to have working relationships or partnerships are not very healthy at all. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, there's the Wheel of Fortune. You're looking good. But again, someone isn't single, so, I mean, decide this early on if that's even what the fuck you want to deal with. Because if they can't control that messy ex situation, That messy ex situation is definitely going to control your current relationship or partnership. And that speaks on their ability to have healthy working relationships or partnerships. Because that is the dominant factor in that relationship or partnership. They're going to decide everything that you do. Oh, stay single or avoid all this complicated shit. Or people that lack, oh, you got someone messy wanting to come in your vibe. Anytime the Cancer energy shows up, right? It could be a messy vibe. It could get messy. Or they create a messy combination in that relationship or partnership. Look, if this isn't something you've thought about, or this isn't something that you think about, you kind of need to, especially with this situation. Doesn't have to be romance-based. I don't feel like there's romance on any of this. It's more about getting into a contract and everybody else deciding what the hell is best for you. You're pulling matriarch and patriarch vibes and all kinds of shit like that. So if you're in that type of a situation where everyone's just expected to like work for the family business or I don't know, whatever the fuck this is. I say abstinence for some of you because I wouldn't even trust if you are using family planning here. Oh, ain't no mountain high enough. That's pulling that best friend's wedding vibe. Yeah, someone is still way too karmically attached to their ex. And it actually colors every kind of option or opportunity. They should be able to have a working relationship or partnership. If they don't, that's going to factor into your relationship or partnership or their inability to have a healthy relationship or partnership in a situation where they should be able to. A messy vibe. Ask anyone that has to change their vacation plans because someone's ex has a say-so in that. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Honestly, if you haven't heard that song in a while, every aspect of that song for you. Every aspect of that song for you. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, I like this vibe. Take what yours. See what the fuck. You'd have to be in a relationship or partnership. There would have to be a consideration with you joining in the family business, or those of you when it comes to an option or an opportunity. If you're single and you're not dating anybody, this isn't it. If you're dating somebody and they've got a messy ex situation, that messy ex situation is definitely factoring into yours. You shouldn't be overwhelmed by anything. So maybe some of y'all need to take a minute, go down the rabbit hole so you're not overwhelmed by anything. Gaslighting, ghosting, catfish, and all that shit. You should be well versed in it, and it not really mean anything to you. Aquarius and Libra, honestly, take your time. Those of you that's out there dating, God, you would have to be in a relationship or partnership, or you would be open to relationships or partnership. This is something that maybe you didn't pay attention to in the last relationship or partnership. Especially if they have a messy ex vibe. Because that's going to determine a lot of your future plans. And I don't know. There's the karmic energy. There's the sun. There's the Five of Swords. There's the Six of Pentacles. You were between the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So don't get overwhelmed by something. Someone wants to create an oopsie vibe with you. But it's the ex. It's the ex. The oopsie vibe is in family planning. So, you know, take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Little vow of celibacy here for you. Getting your eat, pray, love type of energy here. You really should pay attention to their relationship with their ex. Because if that's not a healthy relationship or partnership, that's definitely going to taint your relationship or partnership. They already come with the tad bit of toxicity you need to be mindful of. Take care of yourself here as well. So, you know you. Oh, good luck. God bless, Capricorn. Peace, love, and light.